Hey friends, hey! Happy Monday, everybody. It's time for our weekly Crush Monday training. I am vertical. I got a new accessory today, which frees my elbow up, which is super nice. So I'm super excited. I am feeling so much better than I was last week, and I'm super excited to come to you today to talk today about followers, all right? So no matter what social media platform you are using, whether you're using Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all of the above, you make connections with people on social media, and those are usually called friends or followers, right? So in Facebook, you usually have friends and you can have followers. Followers are people who are watching your public content, but you're not connected to them. Friends are you see their posts and they see your posts. In Instagram, you have followers, which are people who are seeing your content, and following, which is content you are seeing. And in TikTok, same way. You have followers who see your content, and people you are following, you see their content, all right? Followers and following. Now, everybody starts their social media with 0. We all start in the same place. We start with 0 people with connections, right? So how do you start to gain those connections? So in Facebook, you're going to send friend requests to people that you have connections with. They could be in your suggested friends lists. They could be in groups that you have in common. Facebook will prompt you. If you go to your friends section, it'll say, these are people you may know. You send friend requests and generally they will accept and then you will be friends and you'll see each other's content. You in Instagram, the way you generally, Instagram and TikTok both, the way you generally get people to follow you is by following other people. So what you want to do is you want to go out and follow people that you think will enjoy your content, right? Now don't get crazy. Don't go out there and follow 1,000 people at one time because the algorithm is going to go, ooh, this person's being spammy. Thoughtfully gain followers by going to follow people that you have things in common with. If you're an autism mom, go follow other autism moms by searching for hashtags to do with autism. If you're a puppy lover, search for a puppy lover hashtag and friend request people or follow people who have also used that same hashtag. Same thing in TikTok. You can go to your For You page and follow people who you see their video and you like them. Or you can search for specific types of hashtags or songs or things to find people to follow, right? You can also go to your own following and look and make sure that you're following those other people back. Now in Instagram, you can follow as many people as you want. In TikTok, you want to try to narrow that focus a little bit. Don't follow too many people because it's going to really clog up your news feed. You want to make sure that you're following people that you want to connect with, all right? So that's the whole follower, following, friends thing, right? These are the people. Now what? Now what? Oh my God, we have these people. Now what do we do with them? I'm going to use my TikTok account as an example of that. And then I'm going to do an example on Instagram. So in TikTok, I currently have 1,500 followers. Some of them are people that I know. Some of them are not people that I know. So I go to my following, I click on following and it gives me a list and then I can look at their profile and I can message them. What do you say? Right? How do you connect with a total stranger on social media? Well, the first thing I do is I look at their profile. Do they look like somebody that I could be friends with, right? I don't want to be friends with people who are not like me, okay? Creepy old guy following me because he thinks I'm cute. I really don't want to connect with him. Person that looks like a middle-aged mom with kids, perfect. Click, follow. Then I'm going to send them a message. And I generally try to think about if I was at a cocktail party, what would I say to a total stranger, right? Let's say you go to a cocktail party, you don't know anyone, you get yourself a drink, you walk up to a total stranger, what would you say? Hi, my name is Melissa. How'd you get to this party? Like, how do you know Bob? We're both at Bob's cocktail party. How do you know Bob? What do we have in common? I can look at their profile and go, looks like you also have a couple of kids just like me. My kids are 15 and 11. How old are yours? Looks like you also like rock music the way I do. What's your favorite band? Looks like you also love dogs. I have a dog too. What's your dog's name? Right? What do we have in common? If you can't figure out what you have in common, then start with the basics, right? Where do you live? Do you have children? What do you do? What do you do for a living? There's your pivot question. What do you do for a living? So let's start with, where do you live? I live in Wilmington, Delaware. Tell me about your family. I have 2 kids. My kids are 15 and 11. I had an older son too. He's all grown and gone. If I'm talking to somebody who has grandchildren, I might talk about my grandchildren. If I'm talking about somebody younger than me, I might not mention my grandchildren right away, right? I'm going to try to keep the conversation focused on what do we have in common. What do you do for a living? There's the key question, right? What do you do for a living? If they say they have been doing XYZ, whatever it is, how long have you been doing that? Oh, I've been doing it for 6 months. Looks like you haven't been doing it very long. Do you enjoy it? I've been doing it for 20 years. Wow, 20 years, you must really love it, right? Find out what they do for a living and whether they enjoy, love, are passionate about their job. This is the way that you can connect with people on social media without being like spammy, right? We don't want to be spammy and salesy. Hold on. Allergies today. You want to be a real person. You want to be a real person and you want to have real, honest, authentic conversations. Get to know them. When you're asking them about what they do, you have the opportunity to tell them what you do. I'm in network marketing. I'm in direct sales. I'm in the health and wellness industry. However you want to name it. I help moms make an income from home. I help women learn to manage their stress. I help moms of dogs find ways to manage their dog's anxieties, right? Whatever it is that they need, that's what you do. Does that make sense? So this is how you can start to connect. Now, I have 1,500 followers on TikTok. I'm going to have to narrow that list down. The only way to do that is to write them down. And I just start writing them down one by one, take 5, look at their profile, decide if I want to message them, send them a message, and then write down, I messaged this person and this is where we are in the conversation. They ghosted me, or they replied and they have these many kids and they do this and they live here. I'm going to follow up with them in 2 weeks. Now, once you're starting a conversation, then what? What's the next step? The next step is to love what they're posting. No matter what platform you're on, you want to show them love by liking and commenting on the content that they are posting. Like their posts, comment on their posts, send love hearts, make sure to like their stories, send reactions to their stories. Now this brings me to Instagram and how you can connect with some of your followers on Instagram. Just yesterday, I post stories all the time. Now remember, stories are only going to be seen by people who are already following you. I went through my Instagram stories and I clicked on it to see who has been looking at my stories, right? Now, some of these people are people that I know I've already had conversations with, but there were some names that I didn't recognize. So I clicked on that and was able to send them a message. I was able to see then if I had spoken to them before or not, and if I hadn't, what do I say? First thing I say to a follower is, thank you so much for following me. I truly appreciate it. They're watching what I'm doing. They're interested in me. The first thing I want to show them is gratitude and say, I really appreciate you watching my stories. The more people see my stories, the more views they're going to get, right? So every single person that looks at my stories is helping my story get more views. Thank you so much for following me. I really appreciate you. Looks like we haven't had a chance to connect yet. I'm a mom of 3 from North Wilmington. Tell me about you. Do you have kids? Do you have dogs? Where do you live? What do you do for a living? Get to know them, right? This is where you have the conversation, and then you have the ability to say, I'm in the direct sales industry. Do you know of anybody that could use some extra money by Christmas? Maybe it's not you, but maybe you know somebody else, right? The job is asking people to take a look at your business or your product. Sometimes I lead with the product if I can see a need that I know my product can solve for them. But you do have to be very careful because you don't want to offend somebody by offering a solution that they haven't asked for. Okay? Like, especially now that we are promoting a body melt program, you don't want to get into the habit of, hey, would you like to lose some weight by Christmas? Because that could come off as very offensive, right? Don't ever ask anybody if they want to lose weight. I ask people, would you like to earn more money? We have an opportunity for you to earn more money. And if you're not interested in earning more money, maybe you want to take a look at our products and see if there's anything in our house of brands that might serve you or your family. Would you be open to supporting a small bit? Hey, stop. Cat scratching my couch. Would you be open to supporting a local small business this holiday? Do you have any gift needs, right? So this is the way that you utilize the people that you are connecting with to create conversations. Utilize your stories, put up a poll, ask people questions, get them to engage with you, and then you can engage back with them. All right, hope that this has been helpful for you. If it is, let me know in the comments below. Let me know which platform you are using most, how many followers you have now, and how many followers you would like to gain in the next 2 weeks. Set yourself a goal, go out and follow some people, go out and send some friend requests, grow your network using social media. Hope that you guys are having an amazing Monday. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.